What's up everyone? In this video we will be covering the second up-and-coming biggest YouTube channel in growth in the last year. This is a series we're doing where we are highlighting the number one fastest growing YouTube channels in the last year. In the previous episode we covered Mo Vlogs, who went from 0 to 1 million subscribers in about a year. In this video we will be covering the mysterious prank channel I talked about, who I consider probably the top up-and-coming prank channel in the history of YouTube. And let's just get down to it. So the name of the channel is Whealth by Slaiman. It's spelled Whealth by Slaiman. Again, there will be links and it will be described in the description right below this video. But this channel is very close to number one in terms of growth, and I would say the number one prank channel in terms of growth. So he has a very interesting style. This is a channel that really was not plugged into YouTube at all, and what I mean by that is these people did not in any way, you could just tell they never really watch YouTube videos. They have no idea really that much about the prank community. I think they know to a certain extent, but it just seems like they never had the time to really do what they, keep up to date with all the drama and the scandals and the stuff going on in the prank community. If you're not aware either, basically there's been, I would say, a couple hundred prank channels in the last year or so that have sprouted out, and it's gotten worse and worse because they've started very clearly doing things to make money on YouTube, or simply faking pranks, or really doing very scandalous, outrageous, impolite pranks to the general public in order to get views so that they will make money. And it's become very clear, and there's been a lot of hate directed towards them. This channel has clearly, if you just watch their videos from day one, it's clear that they know about pranks and they're aware of it, but they really simply stumbled into this because they enjoyed doing it themselves. You could just tell by the videos that they're kind of in their own island here. They're not really doing too many collabs, if any. They're just doing their own thing, and by doing that, they've grown. Prank as a topic is still huge on YouTube. There's still a lot of search volume and demand for them. And that's quite frankly how I found them. I searched cheating pranks, and they came up. And that's one of those things that's very hard to consistently fake, because when it's your third or fifth cheating prank, people get a little skeptical. They're like, they can't be that stupid. They must be making these up and making up the reactions to get views. So that's how I found them, and they're basically a couple. The male who pretty much runs the channel, his name's Slaiman, and he is a pharmacist turned lawyer. Right now he is studying to become a lawyer, and his girlfriend is still in college. And so both of those people run the channel, very similar to Mo Vlogs. Mo is really the main runner of the channel, and he edits the videos, but one of the big personalities in the whole channel is his sister Lana. In this case, Slaiman's girlfriend is a huge player as well. Her name is Kate. In the first dozen videos, it was mainly Slaiman doing pranks on his girlfriend, but since then, Kate has really stepped up, gotten more tech savvy, and although Slaiman still clearly edits the videos, Kate is the one who really she also comes in, she knows how to set up the camera, and she films her own pranks. So some people have mentioned that they're very similar to the prank couple BF vs GF, otherwise known as I don't even want to say, because they're the biggest channel out there. You guys can look them up. Prank vs Prank is what they're called. They've been on YouTube for 5 to 7 years, if not longer, and they started in a very similar way, doing very similar pranks just for fun as a couple, as have other prank couples out there. Now, the difference between Slaiman and Prank vs Prank is that Prank vs Prank has really become a household name and has really been jaded from YouTube. in the last 3 weeks, I think it was about 3 weeks ago, they released a video that pretty much said that they were quitting daily vlogging. They had been daily vlogging for several years now, and they were getting ridiculous amount of views per daily vlog, a couple million, and they were raking in the dough in terms of how much money they were making. But they said they finally released this like 30-minute video saying how it just had ruined their relationship, and how she doesn't recommend anyone else to do it, how it's toxic, and how you can hold on for a few years, but everyone she's known who's done daily vlogs has screwed over their relationship for multiple reasons, because people like to prey on drama, and because people judge them too much when you have such a crowd and personal things get involved. And then the final part was the whole idea that with daily vlogging, you really end up in a situation where you don't know if you're doing things for the money or the views anymore, or because you love that person, and lines get blurred as things start to merge, because your life becomes what you put out there. So that's them, and I just think it's a strange dynamic, because now we have new players coming into the field. Whealth by Slaiman, they've gone from 0 subscribers to about 850,000 within a year, and they have a second channel, which is a music channel. This is run strictly by Slaiman. It has about 20,000 subs and growing. I think it's hit about 50,000, and that is purely his electronic dance music channel. And it's somewhat linked to his main channel, because he will upload a music video on his music channel 2 days before a prank goes live. So it's kind of like a little signal or warning or nudge that a new video is coming on his main channel. Having said that, though, it's become apparent that Whealth by Slaiman has now started doing weekly videos. In fact, he's been doing weekly videos for a long time now. It's a very common YouTube practice if you want to get subscribers, is to just keep it consistent by doing a weekly video. The problem with that is, again, it begs the question of, will these things hurt their relationship? Right now it seems to be fairly healthy and strong, but you're starting to see little things where people are starting to question, is this really going to be healthy for them in the long term? Where if you have to do it weekly, it's kind of like an expected job almost. You lose that fun behind it, and it gets mechanical, and then you start faking pranks to get more views, and it becomes this endless cycle. Now, another important thing to note about Whealth by Slaiman is that tons of people have been wondering if he will do a vlog or a daily vlog video. One of his most successful pranks are the breakup or cheating or pregnant or seducing or cheating pranks or girlfriend pranks. Now, they have started pulling in their friends and family members to do pranks on, because they can't just keep doing pranks on themselves. But lately, one of the things that their fans have been questioning is this gone too far? He's starting to push the limits a bit in his own way, and more importantly, he's been doing like more and more cheating pranks, and people are starting to get slightly skeptical. Right now, it's not anything excessive, but he's done about 4 cheating pranks in different ways. Now, how does he keep that up without his girlfriend getting suspicious? Well, the crazy thing is his girlfriend doesn't seem suspicious in any of these pranks, which begs the question of whether or not these have been made up or faked. But at the same time, it's because his girlfriend's done the same thing back to him, and because he's done it in different ways. For example, one time he said that he was breaking up because of a previous cheating prank that he had done, and he thought it was real. So it was kind of like a different spin, where it's like he wasn't just saying that he got cheated on again. He was saying, that last cheating prank, maybe it wasn't a fake prank, or maybe it wasn't a cheating prank at all. It was actually you admitting that you got cheated on, but then you tried to cover it up by saying it was a prank. And so it was kind of like a new spin. And so he does these new spins on it to keep it fresh, because people know they love the cheating pranks, the pregnant pranks. Having said that, though, it begs the question, how long can they keep this up? It's a very fresh channel, in my opinion, because having done a lot of pranks and reviewed a lot of prank channels and videos, you start to wonder or question, where does this go? Because over the years, the prank channels have had to come up with more detailed, elaborate, high production, high budget pranks to satisfy the masses, or at least that's what it seemed to be. That's what the assumed thing was. Prank vs. Prank has said that numerous times in his vlogs, and he says that's what it has to be. And so his camera quality, the elaborateness of his pranks have gotten more and more huge. Same with people like Roman Atwood and his vlogs. If you watch Roman Atwood's vlogs, you see that his pranks have gotten huge. Like, he will literally sometimes pay God knows how much, thousands of dollars, to stuff an entire room with bouncy balls or play balls to prank someone. But what's happened with Whealth by Slaiman and his channel is that his pranks, for the most part, have been still very low budget and simple but fun. And so it's kind of like this new fresh vibe, and it's kind of like this angle where it's kind of saying that, YouTube is still YouTube. You don't need to do the high TV production stuff. Maybe that assumption, that limiting belief wasn't true. Maybe you can still do low budget pranks. Simply, quite frankly, most of his pranks are straight up free. All he does is sit there, turn on his camera, and tell his girlfriend, or his girlfriend tells him that he was cheated on. Doesn't cost money. So it's a very interesting thing. Check out his videos. Again, I'll leave a link in the description and more detail on what's going on. But let me know what your thoughts are on this channel. Do you know about this guy already? What you think he would do? People have been begging him to start a daily vlog, but it just seems very interesting seeing their lives, because they're very healthy, normal, friendly people, and they don't seem to be like overstressed by the drama of YouTube yet, or the money behind it. They're doing things really for the fun of it, and you could just tell by their face and their relationship. Nothing. It's a very chill couple. No drama, no. They're not overly jealous, and you can really tell that by the whole vibe. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons why people gravitate towards them. Like, they're obviously not perfect, but it's quite calming to see a couple who have just, very typical squabbles and nothing crazy or out of the ordinary, no crazy delusional psychological stuff or excessive drama. So it's just very cool to see that. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you're a helpful, interesting person, hit that subscribe button below this video for free video updates on my channel. Thanks for watching.